Ready for a TV tale that'll blow your mind? Discover the epic rise of WSAZ. USAZ TV first hit the airwaves on November 15, 1949, making history as West Virginia's oldest television station. Originally owned by the Huntington Publishing Company, WSAZ carried programs from NBC, CBS, ABC, and even the now-defunct Dumont Network. Talk about variety. Legend has it, the station's call letters mean worst station from A to Z. But don't worry, that's just a quirky myth. It actually started in radio and moved to TV in 1949, and boy has it come a long way. In 1950, WSAZ pulled off a major feat by building one of the first privately owned microwave links to Cincinnati, bringing NBC programming live to viewers. Pretty impressive for a small town, huh? Fast forward to the 1960s, WSAZ changed hands a few times, eventually landing with Gray Television in 2005. Along the way, it became a news powerhouse, consistently topping the charts in ratings. WSAZ's news department has always been ahead of the game. It pioneered the two-anchor format from separate studios in Huntington and Charleston, a concept even NBC borrowed for its national news. By 2012, it had the highest-rated nightly news at 6 p.m. among the top 100 markets in the U.S. Not too shabby for a station that started with the worst station from A to Z myth. So there you have it, folks. WSAZ, a TV legend that's still going strong. Hit that like button if you love a good comeback story. But wait, there's more. WSAZ wasn't just about news and entertainment. The station has always been deeply involved in the community. From charity drives to local events, WSAZ has played a pivotal role in bringing people together. It's not just a TV station, it's a community cornerstone. And let's not forget the technological advancements. WSAZ has always been at the forefront of adopting new technologies. From the transition to color broadcasts to the digital age, WSAZ has continually evolved to provide the best viewing experience. Today you can catch WSAZ on multiple platforms, ensuring you never miss a moment, whether it's on your TV, computer or mobile device. WSAZ is always there. So here's to WSAZ, a true pioneer in the world of broadcasting. Cheers to many more years of excellence and innovation.
Why did ComCorp, once a broadcasting powerhouse, end up selling everything? Here's the tale of their roller coaster journey. ComCorp, officially known as Communications Corporation of America, started its journey in 1989. In just 1 year, they bought 3 TV stations, kicking off their expansion. Based in Lafayette, Louisiana, ComCorp soon owned 20 stations across smaller markets. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. By 2006, financial troubles hit, and ComCorp filed for bankruptcy. They emerged in 2007, under new management by Silver Point Capital. ComCorp was unique. Most of their stations didn't produce news in-house. Only KTSM TV and KETK TV had their own newscasts, while others outsourced or didn't have news at all. In 2013, ComCorp decided to sell its 25 stations. Nexstar Broadcasting Group took over, with some stations going to Mission Broadcasting and Rocky Creek Communications. The sale was finalized on January 1st, 2015. ComCorp's journey is a fascinating chapter in broadcasting history. From a rapid rise to a strategic sell-off. What a ride. I bet you didn't know WARA Radio has been rocking the airwaves since 1950. WARA first signed on as Weird in October 1950, and quickly became the heartbeat of Attleboro. By the 1980s, its power had grown to 5,000 watts, reaching even more listeners. In 1986, the Otmar family took over. And by the 90s, WARA was all about talk radio, featuring the legendary Art Bell. Come 1998, it switched gears to Spanish-language WJYT, keeping things spicy. The early 2000s saw a whirlwind of changes, from easy listening to urban vibes, even conspiracy talk. Remember Reality Radio 1320? What a ride. In 2004, sports fans got their fix with 1320 The Drive. By 2009, local sports like Boston College Eagles and Attleboro High School football were all the rage. Fast forward to 2015, WARA came full circle, returning to its original name and going non-commercial. Now it's more than just a station, it's a community staple. WARA's journey is a testament to resilience and adaptation. So next time you tune in, know you're a part of something special.
If you love TV history but never knew Baton Rouge's story, buckle up. We're diving into WGMB's evolution. WGMB signed on August 11, 1991. making Baton Rouge the last of the top 100 TV markets to get a Fox affiliate. Owned by the Galloway family, WGMB's journey started under the Associated Broadcasters banner. But the story began in 1983 when the FCC assigned Channel 44 to Baton Rouge. After years and several potential buyers, Thomas Galloway finally secured the license in 1991. By installing an antenna on WVLA's tower, WGMB brought Fox shows to Baton Rouge. In its early years, WGMB aired syndicated movies and became a secondary affiliate of PTN. In 1996, it became a sister station to WVLA when Thomas Galloway's son, Sheldon, bought the NBC affiliate. WGMB originally broadcasted from Florida Boulevard, but moved to Perkins Road in 1999 with its sister stations. In June 2006, owner ComCorp filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy but assured no changes for viewers. Fast forward to April 24, 2013, WGMB was sold to Nexstar Broadcasting Group. The sale was completed on January 1, 2015. From a delayed debut to becoming a local media powerhouse, WGMB's journey is a testament to perseverance and growth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more media history. From humble beginnings to a powerhouse network, WBMM TV's journey is nothing short of fascinating. First, a quick note. WBMM in Montgomery is not to be confused with WBBM CBS2 in Chicago. WBMM kicked off on September 17, 1999 as a PAX TV affiliate broadcasting on UHF Channel 22. Fast forward to 2005, it became a Daystar affiliate, and by 2006 it joined the CW Plus, thanks to the WB and UPN merging to form the CW. In 2011, Bahakel Communications bought WBMM for $3.5 million and entered a shared services agreement with Sagamore Hill Broadcasting, consolidating operations with WNCF. The official transfer wrapped up on October 31, 2011. WBMM wasn't just about network switches. It carried American sports network programming starting in 2014 and launched primetime newscasts in 2007. Even after multiple ownership and partnership changes, WBMM has stayed committed to delivering top-notch news and entertainment. So there you have it, the evolution of WBMM TV. From PAX to the CW, it's a journey worth remembering. So how did a small station like WCP become a broadcasting powerhouse? Let's take a quick look. WCP, originally a dream for Pittsburgh, found a home in Johnstown in the 1980s. After a few twists and turns with the FCCC and a leveraged buyout, Evergreen Broadcasting took the helm in 1985. By October 13, 1986, WWCP was on air, quickly becoming a favorite with its mix of cartoons, sitcoms and movies. It even snagged top shows from its rival, WFAT. In 1988, WCP spun off Wait MTV as an ABC affiliate, ensuring local viewers didn't miss out. WCP famously refused to air O.J. Simpson's controversial interview in 2006, sticking to its principles. After several ownership changes and a rocky news department history, WWCP now thrives under Cunningham Broadcasting, keeping the spirit of local TV alive and kicking. From VHF dreams to a Fox reality, WGWCP's journey is a testament to resilience in broadcasting.
Why do millions of media enthusiasts admire Wiz? Let's dive into a journey from humble beginnings to monumental success. It all started in 1924 with Roy W. Waller broadcasting music and market reports from his home in Cambridge, Ohio. A lightning strike in 1926 could have ended it all, but with resilience, Wiz rebuilt and came back stronger. Navigating through regulatory challenges and relocations, the station evolved and moved to Zanesville in 1930. From WBE to WowR and finally Wiz in 1939, the station adapted and thrived. The 1950s brought television into the mix, with Wiz TV hitting the airwaves in 1953. As technology advanced, so did Wiz, transitioning to digital broadcasts and expanding its reach. In 2022, Wiz joined Marquee Broadcasting, marking the end of an era for the Liddick family but opening new doors for growth. Today, Wiz is a symbol of perseverance and innovation in the media world. From a tiny bedroom to a media powerhouse, Wiz's journey is a testament to passion and progress. This is why you need to know about Meredith Corporation's rise and fall, a tale of ambition, expansion, and transformation. Edwin Thomas Meredith started it all in 1902 with a publication called Successful Farming. Fast forward to 1922, and Meredith launched Fruit, Garden and Home, which became Better Homes and Gardens just 2 years later. By 1930, the first Better Homes and Gardens cookbook hit the shelves. In 1946, Meredith went public, setting the stage for big moves. They dabbled in entertainment in the 70s, producing TV specials for kids. The 80s saw them snagging national ad slots. The 90s, TV station deals with CBS. By 2012, they acquired allrecipes.com and even considered Time Inc., eventually buying them in 2018 with Coke backing. But things got rocky: layoffs, sales of iconic mags like Time and Sports Illustrated, and finally, in 2021, they sold their TV division to Gray Television. Meredith's story is a roller coaster of media milestones. What's next for Meredith? Only time will tell.
Hey, TV fans! Ready for a blast from the broadcasting past? Buckle up for the story of KWBEA-TV. Our story starts way back in the early 80s with KCCA-TV, a dream that never quite made it to air. Fast forward to November 22nd, 1996, when KM Communications received the green light to create a new station, KAC, which soon became KWB-TV. In 1997, KWBA announced its presence, and by December 31st, 1998, they were broadcasting WB shows along with local features and Diamondbacks baseball. Success followed, and in 2001, KWBA was one of the top-rated WB affiliates in non-metered markets. Then came big changes. In 2006, they transitioned to the CW. By 2008, Journal Broadcast Group stepped in, saving KWBA from financial woes and promising new local newscasts. In 2014, EW Scripps Company took the helm, continuing to evolve the station. And in 2024, KWBA-TV rebranded to Arizona 58, bringing fresh sports content and syndication deals. From KCCA to Arizona 58, it's been a wild ride. Keep tuning in, because who knows what's next. I bet you didn't know Alaska had a TV station that changed the game in broadcast history. KTVA was born in 1953, thanks to pioneer Augie Hebert. Broadcasting from Anchorage's McKinley Tower, it aired NBC and Dumont programs before settling with CBS. In 1971, KTVA aired Anchorage's first live satellite broadcast. Fast forward to 1997, Augie retires and KTVA joins Media News Group. By 2012, it's acquired by GCI and moves to a high-def studio. KTVA becomes the first in Alaska to broadcast local news in HD. The 2018 earthquake hits hard, but KTVA bounces back, winning awards like the James Beard for harvesting Alaska. Yet 2020 marks its end as GCI sells its assets and KTVA goes dark. In 2021, it returns as Rewind TV, and by 2024, Alaska Public Media steps in, promising better coverage for Anchorage. And that's how KTVA's legacy continues. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more TV history. If you love news, you need to hear this. The rise and fall of CBS News Now is a story worth knowing. CBS News, now launched on July 18, 2022, bringing a unique blend of local and national news to CW affiliates and independent stations. The show featured short local updates from anchors and national coverage from Fort Worth, Texas, with Tom Hansen on weeknights and Trayson Bragg on weekends. Stations like WLNY-TV in New York, WPSG in Philadelphia, and KTXA in Dallas spearheaded the format. Imagine tuning in at 9 or 10 p.m. to get both local weather and national headlines in one neat package. However, the journey was brief. On August 31, 2023, CBS transformed its CW affiliates into independent stations, leading to the program's discontinuation in most markets. Except for Whooper in Atlanta, which kept the Atlanta Now News badge for its primetime show. So, there you have it, a snapshot of CBS News Now's short-lived but impactful existence. Stay tuned for more fascinating media stories. What I wish I knew at 13 instead of 30. How a high school radio station could rock an entire city. Founded in 1995 as Y91, WCYT Radio went on air during the 1995 to 1996 school year. Fun fact, it was the first high school station with its own website, www.wcit.org. In 1998, it rebranded to The Point with the catchy motto, "What music sounds like." By 1999, the station hit a high note, broadcasting live from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, twice. On February 2nd, 2002, WCYT switched to a 24-hour format. The motto kept evolving, from tomorrow's hits today to Fort Wayne's only alternative, and finally to Where Music is the Point in 2011, alongside an indie alternative format. From playing tunes and DJing to broadcasting school sports live, these student broadcasters have made waves, even getting local media attention. Today, WCIT is Fort Wayne's only indie station, offering 59 minutes of music every hour and supporting local bands like Metavari and James and the Drifters. WCYT Radio, a small station with a big legacy. If you love TV history and a touch of nostalgia, buckle up. This is the story of WFFT-TV, a Fort Wayne legend. WFT-TV first lit up our screens on December 21st, 1977, bringing timeless classics like Batman, Star Trek, and The Little Rascals back to life. Just a month later, during the Great Blizzard of 1978, WFFT made history by broadcasting 24/7, thanks to some snowed-in engineers. This led to the beloved Night Owl Theatre, delighting night owls with movies and late-night horror flicks. In the 80s and 90s, Happy's Place became every kid's after-school destination, featuring DuckTales, Inspector Gadget and more. WFFT's journey didn't stop there. From being the top independent station in the US to pioneering local news and sports coverage, WFFT has always been a Fort Wayne icon. Today, as part of the Allen Media Group, WFFT-TV continues to evolve, keeping the magic of TV alive. Stay tuned for more stories from the heart of Fort Wayne.
If your TV memories are all about TV3 Winchester, you're in for a nostalgic ride. Let's rewind. TV3 Winchester kicked off its journey at a press conference in 2005. By March 1st, 2006, ground was broken for its new studios on Millwood Pike. Just 8 months later, construction wrapped up in November 2006. The big launch came on March 5th, 2007. TV3 Winchester was officially on air. Led by Brad Ramsey with an all-star team including Tony Versley, Doug Stanford, and Bill Duvall, the station quickly became a local favorite. In 2008, Denise Chandler took over as news director, but all good things must come to an end. On December 5, 2013, TV3 Winchester signed off for the last time. Though the station is gone, its impact is remembered by many. That's TV3 Winchester, a short-lived broadcast journey packed with memories. Stay tuned for more media nostalgia right here.
Attention media enthusiasts, WDVM's evolution from WAG TV to DC News now is a story you can't miss. Here's how it happened. Starting as WAG TV on January 3rd, 1970 in Hagerstown, Maryland, this station has seen it all. Initially owned by Warren Adler, WAG TV kicked off with NBC's blessing. But the journey was just beginning. Ownership changes were frequent, from the Magazine brothers in 1973 to local aviation pioneer Richard Henson in 1977, and Great Trails Broadcasting in 1981. By 2003, Nexstar Broadcasting Group took the reins, setting the stage for major transformations. In 2016, WAG lost its NBC affiliation but bounced back stronger, expanding local news. Rebranded as WDVM-TV in 2017, the station grew its reach throughout the Washington, D.C. market. Fast forward to July 11th, 2022, WDVM became DC News Now, moving studios to Washington and solidifying its position as a leading news source for the region. From local roots to a regional powerhouse, WDVM's journey is nothing short of impressive. If you're a TV history nerd, this one's for you. Dive in as we explore KQ2's epic timeline. It all started in 1948 when KFEQ Radio applied for a TV construction permit. After a long FCC freeze, KFEQ-TV finally launched on September 27, 1953, as a CBS and Dumont affiliate. Fast forward to 1967, and they switched to ABC, and in 1969 they became KQ-TV. Ownership and affiliation changes kept things exciting. Names like Bing Crosby in the mix. In the 90s, KQ2 joined Nexstar and transitioned to digital in 2009. Heartland Media took over in 2017, and by 2024, KQ2 broadcasts 18.5 hours of local news weekly. And don't forget, KQ2 has launched careers of notable names like Kim Kazi and Miles O'Brien. From humble beginnings to a broadcasting powerhouse, that's KQ2 for you. What if I told you one family has been shaping media for over a century? Here's the journey of Block Communications. It all started in 1900 when Paul Block, a German Jewish immigrant, founded an ad firm in New York City. Fast forward to 1927, Block Communications moved to Toledo, Ohio, buying the Toledo Blade. By the 1930s, the Great Depression hit hard, but they held on to key assets like the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette and Toledo Blade. After Paul Block's passing in 1941, the company stayed in the family, passed down generations. In 2014, they expanded with acquisitions like Blockline Systems and Max South Broadband. The company faced a power struggle in 2024, but Alan Block was reinstated as CEO, keeping the family legacy strong. Today, Block Communications owns newspapers, TV stations, cable services, and more. From its humble beginnings to its media empire status, Block Communications continues to shape the landscape. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories. Did you know Montana's first TV signal came from a store's upper floor? Let's dive into the history of KXLF-TV. In November 1951, Ed Craney, owner of the Z-Bar network, announced plans for KXLF-TV. By August 14, 1953, KXLF-TV sent out its first test signal, making history as Montana's first TV broadcast. Starting with NBC and Dumont programs, KXLF-TV brought shows like The Old Timer and KXLF The Clown live from their studio. Initially located above a Pay and Save store, it moved to the old Milwaukee Road Depot in 1956. In 1958, KXLF-TV expanded with new stations and translators, eventually forming the Skyline network. By 1960, Craney sold the station to Joe Sample, marking the end of his broadcast legacy. Over the decades, KXLF-TV evolved, changing channels, affiliations, and ownership, while continuing to blaze trails in Montana television. From pioneering broadcasts to network expansions, KXLF-TV remains a cornerstone of Montana's media history. Catch you next time, history buffs. Stop doing boring history. Dive into the exciting journey of WLIO from WLOK to Lima's TV legend. After the FCC lifted their freeze of 1948, WLOK applied to broadcast on UHF in 1952. WLOK-TV aired on April 18, 1953, becoming one of the first UHF stations in the US. Despite equipment delays due to a factory strike, they persevered. Early on, WLOK-TV offered local shows and NBC, CBS, and Dumont programs, eventually going live via microwave relay. Owned by Ohio State football star Lloyd Pixley, who sadly passed in 1954, the station was sold, renamed Weimar TV, and moved to Channel 35. In 1971, it split from radio, becoming WLIO-TV. Under new ownership, WLIO thrived as Lima's major network affiliate. By 2000, WLIO's newscasts had top ratings nationwide. In 2008, WLIO merged with WOL, bringing all major networks under one roof. Today, WLIO continues to be your hometown station, serving Lima with pride. Am I the only one who didn't know about the incredible history of WAG TV? Buckle up, this is wild. WAG TV began its journey on December 24, 1968, as Watu TV in Augusta, Georgia. Started by Dr. Harold Twisdale and David Steele, it aimed to bring NBC programming to the region. But it wasn't smooth sailing. Facing fierce competition from VHF channels and WIS-TV in Colombia, Watu struggled and went dark in 1970. In 1974, the FCC's new rules gave the station a lifeline and WITU was back on air, fully affiliating with NBC. Renamed to WAG in 1981, the station continued its uphill battle even during NBC's golden years. Fast forward to 2009 and WAG entered a joint agreement with WJBF. Then in 2016, Grey Television took over, reigniting old rivalries. By 2017, WAGT's full power license was retired, but the spirit of the station lived on through WAGT CD. What a journey. From struggles to partnerships, West TV's story is a testament to resilience in the ever-changing world of television. I'm sure you've heard the news. KMOS TV has a storied past. Let's explore it together. It all began on July 8, 1954, when KMOS TV first signed on as KDRO TV. Owned by Milt Hinline and named after the Drolich brothers, KDRO TV started as an independent station. Fast forward to the late 1950s and KDRO TV saw several ownership changes. In July 1955, Deer Publications bought half of the station, but by 1957, Hinline was back as the sole owner. Just a few months later, Hinline sold half the station to employees who ran it day to day. July 20th, 1958 marked KDRO TV's big change as it became an ABC affiliate. But it wasn't easy. Engineers had to manually switch to KMBC TV's signal for ABC content. Cook Paint and Varnish Company bought KDRO TV in 1959, renaming it KMOS TV and securing its future as a KMBC TV satellite. In the 60s, ownership changes continued, with KMOS becoming a semi-satellite of KRCG. It kept its studio in Sedalia but often simulcast KRCG's content. Kansas City Southern Industries bought KMOS in 1966, and by the 70s, they donated it to Central Missouri State University. 1978 saw KMOS transform into a standalone PBS station, filling a public broadcasting gap in mid-Missouri. After major upgrades, KMOS returned to air on December 22, 1979, from new studios in Warrensburg. Today, KMOS TV stands as a testament to resilience and adaptation in the ever-evolving world of television. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time.
Exposing the magic behind KRCG's incredible journey. Let's dive into the past and see how this iconic station made history. It all started on February 13, 1955. Betty Goshorn Weldon, one of the first women to own a TV station, founded KRCG in honor of her late father's dream. From day one, KRCG has been a proud CBS affiliate, never changing its network. In the 60s, KRCG expanded by buying KMOS TV, but KMOS eventually went solo and became a PBS station. The 70s saw new ownership with Kansas City Southern Industries, and by the 80s, KRCG was experimenting with Fox programming on weekends. Fast forward to 2005 when Barrington Broadcasting took over, followed by Sinclair Broadcast Group in 2013. In 2014, KRCG launched its first digital subchannel, bringing Get TV to viewers. And in 2016, KRCG upgraded to high-definition broadcasts, marking another milestone in its storied history. From humble beginnings to modern broadcasting, KRCG's journey is a testament to innovation and dedication. Stay tuned as the legacy continues.
Did you know the only newspaper sent west on the first Pony Express ride was from St. Joseph? Let's dive into the captivating history of the St. Joseph News Press. Founded in 1845, the St. Joseph Gazette was the first to hitch a ride on the Pony Express. Fast forward to 1879, the evening news hit the streets, promising gab, gossip, and paid locals. By 1889, media mogul Charles M. Palmer took the reins, steering the paper through decades of growth. Christian Rutt, one of its colourful editors, even whipped up the idea for Aunt Jemima Pancake Mix. The paper's identity evolved, merging with the St. Joseph Post in 1903, becoming the St. Joseph News and Press, and moving to its iconic headquarters in 1913. In 1951, the Bradley family took over, continuing to shape its legacy. By 1988, the Gazette ceased, and the news press became the go-to morning read. Today, the St. Joseph News Press is a multimedia titan, powering News Press Now alongside Fox, NBC, and CBS affiliates. With a converged newsroom and cutting-edge technology, it's more than just a paper, it's a lifeline for the community. From the Pony Express to modern media, the St. Joseph News Press proves that a small-town paper can make big waves. Stay curious, history buffs. Ever wondered how your favorite local news station came to be? Let's take a trip down memory lane with WVLA. WVLA, originally known as WRBT, first hit the airwaves on October 16, 1971. Founded by visionary local businessmen, it was Baton Rouge's third network affiliate, bringing ABC programming to homes that could only catch glimpses of it before. In 1977, WRBT switched gears and became an NBC affiliate. Remember the first program they aired? NBC Nightly News. By the late 70s, ABC was the king of ratings, and WRBT had to adapt to the changing tides. Fast forward to 1986, WRBT made history as the first local station in Baton Rouge to broadcast in stereo. Then, in 1987, they rebranded as WVLA, supercharging their signal to 5 million watts. UVLA went through a roller coaster of changes, from airing delayed Fox shows in the 90s to launching newscasts and sharing studios with sister stations. The station even weathered controversies like firing a reporter in 2015 after a heated political interview. In 2015, WVLA rebranded as Local 33 News, embracing high-definition broadcasts and new sets. They united their newscasts under the banner Louisiana First News in 2025, continuing to serve Baton Rouge with top-notch reporting. From humble beginnings on Florida Boulevard to a broadcasting powerhouse, WVLA has been there for every major moment in Baton Rouge. And their journey is far from over. Stay tuned, Baton Rouge, the best is yet to come.
Why did Metro Sports evolve into Spectrum News 1 Kansas City? Let's dive into the timeline. Our story begins on December 12, 1996, when Metro Sports hit the airwaves. Time Warner Cable's brainchild brought us live sports from the Big 12 Missouri Valley Conference and more. Remember the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week? That was Metro Sports in action. By 2010, Metro Sports was broadcasting in HD and added a secondary channel, Metro Sports 2. Then in 2013, a rebrand to Time Warner Cable Sports Channel took place, followed by another transformation in 2016 to Spectrum Sports Kansas City after Charter acquired Time Warner Cable. Finally, in September 2023, the channel evolved once more into Spectrum News 1 Kansas City, blending local and national news with our beloved sports coverage. From Metro Sports to Spectrum News 1, our channel has grown with us, keeping Kansas City informed and entertained every step of the way. Thanks for watching, Kansas City. If you're a media enthusiast, this one's for you. Let's explore the rise and farewell of Northwest Cable News. Northwest Cable News, or NWCN, burst onto the scene on December 18, 1995. Owned by Tegna Media, they focused on 24-hour rolling news for the Pacific Northwest. Broadcasting from Seattle's King TV studios, they reached 2.9 million people across Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. But NWCN's reach didn't stop there. Bits of their programming even made it to Alaska and Northern California. From cable to over-the-air, they had it covered. In 2015, big changes came when Gannett's Justice Network took over their slot on KTVE DT3. And after 2 decades of dedicated news service, NWCN announced its shutdown on October 28, 2016. The final sign-off on January 6, 2017, was a heartfelt farewell, wrapping up with a touching tribute at 6:59 p.m. A beloved chapter in Pacific Northwest media history ended, but the memories live on. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic journey through NWCN's timeline. Ever wondered how Spectrum News 1 North Carolina became a news powerhouse? Let's dive in. It all started in March 2002 as News 14 Carolina, bringing local coverage to Raleigh, Durham, and beyond. Using cutting-edge digital cameras and broadcast-quality sets, we were all set to revolutionize local news. By June 2002, we expanded to Charlotte with what was dubbed the nation's most technically advanced newsroom. Over the years, we faced challenges and triumphs, from the unforgettable The Wolf Web incident to winning the Edward R. Murrow Award in 2004 for our Charlotte website. We kept growing, launching feeds in the Piedmont Triad in 2006 and Wilmington in 2008. Fast forward through partnerships, rebrands, and a major redesign in 2017, we became Spectrum News 1 North Carolina in 2020. Today, we continue to serve communities all across the state from the mountains to the coast. Thanks for being part of our journey. Stay tuned for the stories that matter most to you.